Dear Miss Croft, I have been watching your work from afar. You have done extremely well to obtain all 3 parts of the Scion. By now I am sure you are feeling the weight and burden of the powers of the Scion. We were careless to let Natla get as far as she did with her misguided plan. The power of the Scion is too great for any single person to bear, but it seems that the responsibility now falls on the shoulders of a mere mortal. Your shoulders, Miss Croft, to separate the Scion pieces again and place them somewhere safe. You have stopped Natla for now, but an immortal is hard to stop forever. You do not have much time. Although Natla secretly set about forming a new army of Atlanteans, our suspicions have long been aroused that we could not trust her. With immortality comes great responsibility. Natla abused that power. Unknown to her, I commissioned the construction of 3 secret safe vaults to hide each of the 3 Scion pieces for eternity. The temples that house these vaults are scattered across the world. I dare not reveal the locations in this letter, for fear that it falls into the wrong hands. Long ago I met with a trustworthy Aboriginal elder living in the remote northwest Pilbara region of the Australian outback. I told him the whole story and asked him to record the secret locations in a Dreamtime cave drawing. You must find this cave and discover the 3 secret locations. Locate a young man, William of the Dual Canines. He is a descendant of the elder I met with, and may be able to help you. I hope that the story of the caves has been passed on in their tribal Dreamtime storytelling, and he can help you to find the cave. Yours truly, Associate Professor T.O. Khan, Kandy University, Archaeology Department, Sri Lanka. Hi there. I'm looking for a cave of some sort, but I'm not exactly sure where to find it. I believe it could be located somewhere in the gorge. Do you know anyone that might be able to help me?
You need an Aboriginal trucker, miss. Sounds like you need some fella that knows every nook and cranny of the gorge. There's a few good fellas who know the gorge, but most of them have gone walkabout. No work in town. But there is one fella who might be willing to help you out.
And might I ask that gentleman's name?
He'd be a gentleman, all right. Always minds his manners, he does. He'd be called Billy Two Dogs. I don't know for sure, but you might find him out by the gorge tomorrow. You tell him Nellie Bates sent you, and he'll show you around the place.
Thank you, Nellie. You've been most helpful. Aha! William of the Dual Canines. William, Billy, Dual, 2, Canines, dogs, Billy Two Dogs. I think I might have found my man.
G'day, miss. You been having fun playing in the wombat burrows?
Yes, it's quite a labyrinth down there, isn't it? I'm looking for someone called Billy Two Dogs. Would that be you by any chance?
Yes, ma'am. That'd be me. Good old Billy Two Dogs, at your service.
Nice to meet you, Billy. My name is Laura.
That not a bad set of wheels you got there, miss.
Thank you. It gets me from point A to point B.
So what's a pretty lady like you doing round these parts?
I was told by Nellie that you might be able to help me find my way down into the gorge. I'm looking for some sort of hidden cave, which may contain some important information.
Yeah, no worries. For a nice-looking lady like you, I'll be glad to help. The entrance to the gorge. Yeah, she's out to the east there. We better head out there now before it gets too dark. And what do you know about this cave, Miss Croft?
A university professor pointed me in this direction.
Nah, no professor type come out here. But a fella, he come here a long time ago. I only know of him through our Dreamtime stories. He'd get my father's father to paint a story on the walls of the cave. But it didn't make no sense to nobody. Billy remembered that story because that fella's name always make me laugh. T.O. Can. What a fella want to drink tea from a can for? He should be drinking it from the cup. You might want to head down into the chasm there, miss. We'll need to work together to get across here.
I'm sure I can find something to keep me amused down there.
I've thrown some flares down in the corner there. You want to grab them and I'll get this other platform working for you? I'm gonna head down to the main gorge. Start making your way down there too. I'll be along shortly to help you get down further.
So, how did you get the name Billy Two Dogs?
Never mind, miss. It's not a story Billy can tell to a fine lady like you. Be careful, miss. It's a long way down there, but I reckon you can get down to the next rock shelf by yourself. Nearly there now. With a bit of care, you should be able to get down to the bottom. Watch out for the crocs though. Jeez, this is a very unusual Dreamtime painting. I don't know what all these different lands are, and this big green snake. Maybe he want to eat them 4 cherries there. What do you reckon, miss?
This is a map of the world, Billy. The green line shows that I must travel to the places marked with the red spots. The spot on the right is where we are here. The other 3, well, I have something important to take to each one of those places. I should start on my journey immediately. Thank you, Billy, for showing me this special place. If anyone else comes looking for this cave, I suggest you pretend to know nothing about it, as it could be very dangerous.
No worries. I just tell him to go to buggery.
I like your attitude, Billy.